My mic is muted for some reason. Oh, good morning. Welcome to JB's Crochet, where I'm a proud member of Yarn Addicts Anonymous, where I am not cured but enabled and encouraged. Check it out. It's done. Oh my goodness. I don't like how my chat is not doesn't show me at all. Okay, we're gonna go on here. Maybe I'll just watch it on here. Live. I just gotta make sure it's down. Maybe if it'll let me. Ugh, it won't let me go into it. I need to make and sell them. Good morning, everybody. Margaret, the amazing. Y'all, the people that are in here right now, y'all are amazing, helping me with everything. Good morning, Sassy Mary, Kimberly. Yes, I knew people were going to want them. I know. What secret is it, Margaret? I'm like, it's too good of a secret because I don't know what it is. I want this to play. Why won't you play? It says 2 days ago. What? It hasn't streamed 2 days ago. YouTube app, you are confused. It says 3 views 2 days ago. No. Good morning, Frizzy. Y'all, look at this. Every morning I put one of these on my wrists in case I want to pull my hair back. But anytime I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm resting this wrist on the and using the mouse and things, I'm always pulling this off because it bothers me being on there. Go figure, right? I just want my chat. Why would you give me my chat? See, it says I'm live here. Okay. See, I can pause the video on here. I don't have to see myself move. But I don't know if it'll keep it up. Good morning, Heather. Yeah, see, I just saw Heather on here, and it has up there. It's finally showing up on there. That's so weird. It's so weird. I gotta figure. There's a way, y'all. Another cool thing about Restream is I can. What's the word? I can stream to multiple platforms. I can have multiple guests. I can stream as long as I want. And I can use a second camera all on their free basic plan. I don't have to pay anything. I literally just have to find an app that turns my phone into a webcam. Then I can use my phone as my second camera and you guys can see what I'm crocheting on. Just got to figure out how to make it work. Good morning, Thrifty. See, I can't look over here and here at the same time. I don't. It's an even better secret. Neither of us know it. Oh. Y'all, I am 2.5 rounds. No, hold on. Where am I at on that border round? Did I make it halfway around? No, I think I just did one side. I have 2 rounds and a partial round, 3 of the 4 sides left of my border rounds for my green blanket that I'm making for the wedding present. And this morning, I wanted coffee. I made myself coffee. Even though I could do a cold drink if I wanted to, but yep, that's what I wanted right there. So good morning, Marsha Lee. So today is Make Along Monday. So if you are doing the squares with me, that is what I will draw the number for that, and we will figure out what square we're doing. However, I'm not in the mood for a granny square. I am going to make it. I'm in one of those weird moods with my crochet right now. I literally want to start everything. Literally. Like, I have this. This is my new blanket design. However, it's been tweaked a little bit. So I'm going to continue to follow this one just because I already started it and I don't want to have to redo this. So I'm not going to undo that to finish that. But this is my new design being pulled out. This is called Nature's Embrace. I was just watching Mama Swift's tutorial. Well, not Mama Swift's tutorial. Juan did the tutorial, but yes, I know. She did the blindfold challenge, and then I also want to do a left-hand challenge, Marshall-Lee. Yay. So I was watching Juan's tutorial that he did for Mama Swift's blanket Ripples in the Creek. And thankfully, it looks very similar, but it's not the same. She uses front post double crochets in her shells right here. And then I think there's like 2 stitches between the shells. So it's not the same, but it looks very different actually now that I'm looking at it. And it's not double-sided. Hers is double-sided. But yes, so it's called Nature's Embrace. And I have the wonderful people helping me test that one. And then I have someone helping me test my shawl pattern that I'm coming out with, which I don't have a name for it either. And see, I still have to finish this. I haven't gotten any further than the pink that I showed you guys already. I'm in this weird mood where I don't know, nothing's keeping my attention. And so like I keep wanting to start something else. And I need to stop doing that. I need to finish. Let's see. You want to start your next year fair project? Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch Manuela's video that she did. I saw the video. I just need to actually watch it. I can't quite see this bag very well in this picture, but this pattern is for a bag, and I couldn't throw this pattern away. I was like, I gotta keep this pattern. I'm sitting here trying to look at it from the inside out here, but I'm like, open it up. Thank you, Kendall. I know, I'm anxious to see what y'all think of my designs. So let's see. Sweet. Yep. Do you have my email, Kendall? If you want to email it to me, let's see. Captions? There you go. Slow it down a little bit. There we go. It's not so bad. Not so fast. I feel like the speeds on those tickers sometimes are like, you know. You're almost done with your scar. I would have done it if I wasn't sick. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. All right, so let's see. Oh, that's why I'm not going to keep it. It's a knit pattern. It doesn't say that it's a knit pattern. Those little bags are knitted because it talks about purling and knitting. Well, I guess I'm not keeping that one. I don't knit, so it's like, Well, how are you feeling, Kendall? You weren't feeling well recently either. I'm watching the chat on my phone now. I like it better because it's like more reactive or whatever, quicker. Good morning, Arrow. Working on a mosaic. That just blows my mind, Marshall-Lee, that you're working on a mosaic. That's awesome. Yes, and are you feeling better now, Lisa? That is a good question, Melissa G. Melissa G. I can't go without saying that. Oh, well, get some rest today, and hopefully you feel better by tonight. Trashed it. Oh my goodness. See, I'm sitting here going, I don't know what I want to crochet on. Oh yeah, I need to draw the number for the square. All right, you know what? Random number generator. 5 and 50. Check with Marty on how to use your phone to say. I know she is. I'm like it. Well, so I know how to do it, Marianne. It's like you have to use an app to turn your phone into a webcam, and somehow or another it needs to be connected on your computer. Well, your computer has to have that app too, or something, so like they can talk to each other. Oh, gotcha, Marshall Lee. But that's still impressive, though. That is still impressive that you are doing a mosaic. A little better, Kendall. Aw. Well, that's good. I hope that anybody not feeling well and whatever can get to feeling better. I do pray for those who are sick and those who are hurting, and all the different physical, emotional whatevers. I do pray for those people every night. We say, God, please, however you see fit to help them in the way they need. Yeah, I'm like, I need to draw the number for the card, but other than that, I'm like, y'all, I'm having one of those days where it's like, I don't know what I want to do. Oh, number generator. Oh, that cuts it off though. I want to switch these two. Aha, there we go. This is fun. Okay. All right, we're gonna generate 44. Where's my note? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Right here in front of me. Oh, good morning, Miguel. How are you feeling since your heart surgery? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I thought it was just like heart testing. Lurking for a bit. All right, Marianne. So 44. Have we done 44? We have done 44. So I need to go over here and generate number 8. We have not done number 8. Well, that was quick. All right, so let's see. Which one is number 8? It is this one. Ooh, fun. All right. I know something. Melissa, I'm having one of those ADHD moments. Like, I don't know. I need to put like proud member of Yarn, not just the Yarn Addicts Anonymous, but the Whip Anonymous. I need to come up with a clever slogan with startitis, because it has hit me so hard right now. All right, so here is our square. It is the quartered square. So you're going to be holding 4 strands of yarn as you do this. So you're going to drop one color as you move to the next one, as you go around the round. So you're not going to break and change colors. Like literally, you just drop it, you change to the next color, and in the last part of that stitch, and then you continue around, and then you drop that color, pick up the next color. Keep going around, drop that color, pick up the next color, drop that color, pick up this color. Or actually, you finish the round, and then you just keep doing that. And then you actually go one way, and then you go back the other way. So you actually turn this one. Because you can see it on the chart here. You start this way, and then you go this way, then you go this way, then you go this way. So, I enjoy these. All right, who do we usually have? Oh, that's right. Rebecca's not going to be here. You know what? If Frizzy or Mama Wench, if you want to share her channel, Rebecca, since she's not going to be here and can't share her channel, she has to work. So we will help her out and share her channel. Hi, Rebecca, when you watch the replay. Hope your work day was not horrible. I tried to go down the wrong pipe. A little warm, too. I just don't know what I want to do. I just need to start picking up whips and seeing which one draws my interest, I guess. A dishcloth or hair scrubby? You know what? Let's do a dishcloth. Let's make up a dishcloth. Let's make a whatchamacallit. Because that's what I like to call them. Because they can be anything. You can use them for dishes, or your face, or your counters, or your windows, whatever you want to use them for. All right, let me grab my cotton. Actually, let's do this. Let's have some fun here. Color wheel generator. Color wheel picker. Wheel of colors. Spin the wheel. Random picker. You know what? We'll go with what's already there because honestly, I have most of the colors, so that's what we're going to do. And I'll try to pick something close to it. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Screen share. All right, here's my wheel. Switch it over. There we go. Or do I want to do it like this? I'm going to do it like this. Okay, sorry for all the... Thank you, Frizzy. No worries if it takes a minute. Just that way we're showing Rebecca's channel and she, sharing it because she's not here with us this morning. Okay, so good morning, Manuela. Ooh, and you know what else we could play with today if I don't get done with this dishcloth? I could try the left-handed. I tried that the other day, yesterday. Oh my word. I don't know how I can do it so well with my right, but I can't with my left. I flipped the way I was holding things around to the other hand, and I still couldn't get the thing down. Anyway, good morning, Crafty Gypsy. Oh my goodness, there was a delay on that. All right, let me get it there. Okay, so I'm gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna pick a color. Spin. Ooh. I should have warned you guys. It might be a little seizure inducing. All right, red is our first color. Okay, let's pick. How many colors do we want to pick for a dishcloth? Y'all, how many colors? Should we 3? Should we do 3? 3, I always like to do things in odd numbers. For some reason, doing things with odd numbers makes more sense. But even numbers make sense to my brain too. It's weird how some things I want it to be even numbers and some things need to be odd. So I'm just waiting to see what you guys think. I mean, I can make it all 3 color. I mean, all 1 color is fine, but it's gotta throw a little bit of variety in there. No idea what I'm going to use this cup for. It's so wonky. It does not sit straight. There, glue. Hold my glue. You know what, Miguel? You said 2, so we'll go with 2. Woo! Good morning, Mama Swift. Pink and red. All right, then. So, Mama Swift, I took inspiration from your luck of the draw, and for some reason, I just couldn't settle on I want to share this with you. I couldn't settle on a pattern that I wanted to use, and so I came up with my own. So I used a variation. I figured out it's a variation of your setup row that you use. Instead of doing, I was noticing in the Ripples of the Creek that Juan was doing half double loops, 2 half double loops, and then the third one was a double crochet loop. And he repeated that all the way to the end and then had 2 half double loops at the end. And I was like, well, that's not the same as what I'm using. I used all straight double crochet loops. So like I would chain 3, double crochet back into the 3rd stitch, and just kept doing that until I got it as long as I wanted. Good morning. So I came up with my own pattern. Although this pattern has been tweaked, so this is the one I'm going to be using to finish the blanket, or the luck of the draw. So my main color is the brown, and then the autumn colors that we picked out. However, it's been tweaked, so it's going to be more like this. So it's going to have the 2 front posts down here, and then all the rest is the same. I just tweaked a little bit of the ends, so we could have, it needed something on the end. Good morning. Oh, okay, so it is, okay, so it's still yours. Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure that, I know it's, you don't own it necessarily, but I knew you were the one that came up with it, so I wanted to make sure that it was okay that I did it on my channel and that you got your credit. So that's all the reason I emailed you about that. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so Miguel, you said, let's see, you've been making something with the wheat stitch. I would have to go back and look for the wheat stitch, how to do that. Well, I will send it to you, Mama Swift. I would love to have a second tester. I already have one person working it up, but yeah, I would love to send it to you. That's awesome. I will do that. I will make a note to myself and send that to you right after. This is why I need to put my pens back on my desk, because I can't see them. They're where I can't see it. Right, but I wanted to make sure, like, I don't know, I just felt better asking you. So that's why. Okay, send pattern to, I'm just gonna put Mama Swift. All right. Oh my gosh, I thoroughly enjoyed you and Jaxie the other day, Mama Swift. Like, you guys, the conversation y'all had was like just timely. All right, Miguel, you said something earlier. I saw it, but I can't remember what it was. Something about a variegated. Oh, a solid and a variegated. Okay. All right, so we have red and pink. Funny enough, they're in the same box. Let's see. What if I did? I'm trying to see which one. I think this one, this one, and this one, and this one are all the same. This one and this one are different. It said red and pink. Let's see. I mean, I could do. Where's my pink? Okay, here's pink. Pink and red. It's like very Valentine's-y. You know what, Mama Swift? You know, we're all human. Red and pink. I don't know. It's definitely very Valentine's-y. That's okay. That's what we got. The new boggy blanket is really cool, Heather. Good morning, Jenny. So red and pink is what my color wheel picked for us. All right, then. You know what? I kind of want to use up this because this is kind of already used. We're going to do that. Okay. And I like to do double-stranded. Maybe we'll just do double-stranded. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Yeah, but Jax did the pique my interest. Trying to remember where all my 6.5s are. Oh, there's one right here. No, I don't need this. I need a 6. Okay, there we go. It's warm down here. Okay. All right, I don't know what I want to do for my Okay, I got as far as my colors picked and that I'm making a dishcloth. And it's going to be ahead of the season, like, because we're going for apparently red and pink, you know, that's very Valentine's-y. Woohoo! Almost got it. Almost got it out of there. All right, so I don't know. Do I want to run the 2 together and just make like a variegated out of the 2? Let's see. I mean, I could go to my tried and true crunch stitch. I just realized that's really loud when on the camera. Yeah, that is like behind. I don't know what I want to do. Ay. Isn't the grit stitch a textured stitch? I feel like the grits. I'm wasting a lot of time deciding and not doing anything. Crinkle. I don't want to do the crinkle. Well, the crinkle would work too. I thought I saw grit stitch in here. That's why I said grit stitch. And one. Or is it the griddle stitch I was thinking of? I don't know. Was it the mat stitch? Slightly stiff. I can't talk. Slightly textured. Well, we're making a dishcloth, so I'm trying to figure out a stitch. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a popcorn kind of thing, but just something, you know, a little scrubbiness to it. Not sure what though. It's hard to remember all the different stitches that make good. I mean, you know what I could do? I saw something the other day where I've never seen it done before, to be honest, is instead of doing the half double crochet in the 3rd loop to make that V go forward, I saw somebody do where they insert the hook underneath the 3rd stitch, and you know, you're going, so like you're going to go underneath the stitch, the 2 V, the loops of the V, but you're also grabbing the 3rd loop and you're going under all 3 to do the half double crochet, and somehow or another that creates a textured effect. Maybe I'll do that and just try it and show you what I'm talking about. Do I want to do... Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. I'm spending all my time deciding. Either run the 2 together or maybe do solid so you can see what I'm talking about. I might just do solid, but I need to go down We need to go down to a 5. Because one strand of this cotton is so thin that, I don't know, for some reason I feel like with cotton I need to have tightness. Show us, show us. Okay. All right, so I don't think it matters how many stitches we do. So because it's just you're just doing half double crochets, so I need to count how many I'm doing here. I just started chaining. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 gives us a good size. Let's go with 30. And then we're going to do one extra, so 31. We're going to yarn over, half double crochet into the second loop, and then into each stitch across, or each chain across, for a total of 30 half double crochets for your foundation row. So if you want to follow along, it's going to take me a minute to get across here. I'm using a 5mm and 4-weight yarn. This 4-weight cotton. This cotton is a thin 4, and so for some reason it says it calls for a 5.5. I go down to a 5, to be honest. So I have to do a setup row first. So I did a chain of 31, and I started half double crocheting into the second loop, and then I'm going to go all the way across for a total of 30 stitches. So, okay, maybe you guys can help me, but I was hearing someone refer to a slip stitch half double crochet or a half double crochet slip stitch. Melissa, this might be the same as yours that you gave me, but like someone was saying that they used the stitch in a way that it made it look like it was knitted. And I was like, I don't know, like I can't remember what stitch it was they said. So I'm sorry, I am concentrating. I kind of feel like I want to go with that patriotic, Christmassy variegated with this red instead of doing red and pink, because it feels a little more fall-ish coming up. You loved that stitch, yeah. I was trying to incorporate that stitch into a new design, and I don't know. I couldn't get it figured out how I wanted it to tie in, if that makes sense. Like how it like worked with other stitches. Oh, I know how to do the half double crochet slip stitch. You basically, when you yarn over and go into your loop, and then you yarn over and pull up a loop, instead of yarning over and going through all 3 of your half doubles, you actually take the last loop that's on your hook and pull it through the other 2. So you're slip stitching like instead of completing the half double as normal, you're slip stitching through the 2 loops of the 2 that you 2 of the 3 that you would have for the half double. I am probably being really confusing right now. All right, 30 half double crochets done. Boom. All right, so I have started doing this thing where I don't like to chain up anymore, but for half double crochets, they kind of need something. So I've decided that I like a chain 1. Instead of chaining 2 to make that weird half double crochet on the end, I chain 1, and just go half double crochet into the first stitch. Okay, so maybe this isn't what I thought it was. It doesn't leave a ridge. It just makes it look different. But you're essentially crocheting over 3 instead of 2. Because you're grabbing that third loop of the half double crochet and the chain, or the 2 V loops. So it really doesn't, never mind. I thought it made a ridge, but it doesn't. It's not like, come on. I think the red's too dark to show you. I'm trying to like block things to see if it'll come out. Oh, let's see if this will work. So that's what it does. But I feel like I need to go a little bit further for you to really get a good morning, Carrie. I saw you were hanging out with Marty this morning. So I don't know that she watches my replays, but happy birthday to Marty. I already sent her a text wishing her a happy birthday this morning. She was up way early for me. Actually, it kind of makes it look a little like I need to do another couple rows to see what it does. So yeah, the ridge that I was thinking of is I grabbed the third loop and the front loop of the V-stitch. That creates a little bit of a ridge, or like a line. So that was a cool way to do it too. Does that make sense? Grabbing the third loop and the front loop of the V-stitch, so not the back loop. So you grab, so like, you know how you insert your hook into a stitch to grab the top loops, the 2 top loops of a stitch, the V stitch, you're grabbing the 2 loops of the V stitch, of the V's, I mean. And then you have your back loop and your front loop. Well, the way I was doing the half double the other day just to mess around was I was grabbing the third loop and the front loop, and it basically made a line from the back loop across the work. Aw, member for 2 months. Well, that's what your body needed, Kendall. Just lots of sleep, apparently. Lots of sleep. So, sorry, I'm getting to the end of the row here. You know what I could do is do this 3 loop and grabbing contraption stitch thing that I'm doing, and then on the next row do my other one that I was talking about. Headaches are not fun. So there is the stitch I was talking about, where you do the half double crochet into, gosh, I wish that would like clear up, into the, where you're grabbing the third loop and all the 2 top loops. Can't get it to come out clear. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it or something. Good morning, Tammys. Let me do one more row of the 3 loops just to see if it shows you a pattern or anything. This is why I like to work with 2 strands, because I feel like the single strands work up a little slower. Not by much, but just a little bit. So this is what it's looking like. I don't know if you can see it. So it's basically, it kind of makes it look single crocheted a little bit, but it's the half double where you're grabbing, again, I've said this a million times and I'm sorry, but you're grabbing the third loop as well as the V-stitch of the stitch. So you're encapsulating all of it into the next half double crochet that you're doing. This is why that second camera would be handy, because I could show you as I was explaining it and not have to have you guys visualize it. Oh. Oh, tens and forts. I know my living space in the other part of the room down here in the basement, it's got 2 giant bean bags, a full set of furniture all over the floor. Like there's no floor space in that area. I really want to get rid of the bean bags, but it is kind of fun to have like a whole like just soft area over there, so where they can just lay all over the floor and just, you know, hang out and play games and video games and watch TV and stuff and hang out. About to go turn the fan up a little bit. I am like little toasty. But you know what? We only lost power. We got power back yesterday shortly after we got back from church, within a couple hours. So we were without power for just a little over 24 hours, almost 30 hours. We had a windstorm come through. We had a thunderstorm come through with destructive winds, 80 plus gusts, 80 mile an hour plus gusts. Didn't do near as much tree damage as they were making it out to possibly do. So there is that. Not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know, guys. Like, I don't think it's, I don't think I'm losing my mojo, my crojo or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. All right, now I'm going to switch to I'm going to grab the third loop and the front loop on this row. So this one's going to slow me down just a smidge because I don't want to grab all 3. I'm doing 2 of 3 now. And making sure I'm getting all my strands of cotton. Because it does like to split on you if you're not careful. Oh, I am warm. I'm like almost sweating. I'm going to turn this fan up. I almost thought about bringing my Addie out too. Like I said, I was going through so many different ideas of things that I could do this morning. Yeah, we had little to no tree damage in our area. And somehow or another, the power line, the switch that, you know, I told you guys about in the past got basically got flipped open, so it broke the power supply to us. Like it's, you know, like the, not broke it, but it like cut off the, you know, like it couldn't flow anymore. It cut off the flow of the electricity. So that's all I had to do. They were here for like a whopping 30 minutes, flipped it back on, and they were done. And the only reason they're here that long is because they have to, check everything out and make sure everything's kosher before they flip it back on. I know. I'm having one of those moments, Frizzy, where I don't know what I want to do. I'm like I want to crochet, but I just don't know what to crochet. I know. And our flag. It was probably a cheap flag, Melissa. My husband's not been a fan of it because it was already starting to fray and it hadn't even been up a year. But it is windy around here sometimes, but still. We had another flag that lasted through a couple storms and a couple seasons, and it didn't. But anyway, it was blowing so hard in the right direction. It literally, the flag was spinning, and so it like ripped off the top part. So there was no putting it back. So our flag got ripped off. Just the top part of it. It was still hanging on from the bottom grommet. It was trying to hang on for dear life, and it did. It had to get put down, unfortunately, but we'll get a new one. My husband's doing some research to get a good, longer lasting flag. Yeah, there was no damage done to our house. I mean, even around the city, it was minimal. Like, yes, there were some trees uprooted and things, but it was crazy. Monique. Okay, so I just did the half double crochet, grabbing the third loop and the front loop, and that's what it does. It creates that line. You see the dashed line right here? It creates that texture. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this because one, I'm used to doing 2 strands of cotton together, so it doesn't feel right to me. And I'm hot. So I'm just like sitting here going, ugh. Big twist unicorn, but what to crochet? What is the unicorn one? Ooh, Unicorn Magic. I like that one. That one's pretty. I don't think I have any more of that one. Oh, I have scraps of that one. I have scraps of that one. Where'd it go? This is Unicorn Magic. Maybe I could make something with this. Throw something out there. Give me an idea. What do you guys think I could do with this? I have a little bit more of this somewhere else that I could add on to it. What else could I make? How much of the unicorn do you have? Might have used up my other Unicorn Magic because it's in here. The top part of this is Unicorn Magic mixed with some other strands of yarn. What could I make? What could I make? Oh no. What could I make? Tell me what I'm making with it. I don't know. I was just thinking, I don't have enough to make a scarf. Otherwise, I could make a scarf. I was thinking of beanie. I don't know. Like I said, I'm having one of those days where I'm making a magic ring, chaining 1, and then I'm going to do a single crochet, stacked single crochet for my first double, and then I'm going to do how many doubles do you start with in a, is it 12? I think it's 12 double crochets to start a beanie. 3, 4, 5, 4. Haven't done 5 yet. 5. You have 6 skeins. 6 skeins. How many is in it? I'm trying to remember how much is in there. I had to guess it's probably similar to this because it's not one of their solids, so it's going to be closer to these. So 269 yards times 6. That would be, let's see, 200 times 6 is 1,800 plus the other 69 times 6, whatever that is. You know what? I'm going to take the ticker off here. Hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. See, the thing is, coming up with a new design on a hat, I'm not great with multiples, so you guys are going to have to help me. So I'm going to make it to 56, I think. All right, so I'm going to slip to close. Tighten my slip stitch down. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to stack single crochet. Two double, and then I'm going to do another double crochet in that same stitch, and then I'm going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch around for a total of 24. You also make what? My heart on my chat is covering it up. Also make holiday banners with leaves or flowers. You make crochet leaves. You thought of a baby blanket? Yeah, that would work. A baby blanket would be really pretty. All right. You know, I feel like I've made a hat in this before. I don't remember. That's the only thing I don't like about this one is the color breaks. They're just so random and like choppy-ish. It's definitely going to be a scrappy feeling beanie. Yeah, getting yarn arranged would be good too. Arrange it. That's what you should do with it for now. Arrange it. Instead of make something with the unicorn magic, just arrange it. See how pretty you can make it look. All right. Ooh. Sometimes it feels like I split the, oh, I did split the yarn on that one. All right. Yeah, this yarn's a little splitty if you're not careful, but only if, you know, you're too, I don't know what the word is. If it's too tight, maybe. Okay, so I've got my 24 stitches. So now we're going to slip into the first stitch. Anybody writing this down for me? Joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. I'll try to remember this. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 1, do a stack single crochet into the first stitch. Then I'm going to move to the next stitch and put 2 double crochets. And then 1. So I'm going to repeat this 1 double crochet and then 2 into the next one all the way around. And I think, if I remember correctly, this one should be 36. So 12, 24, 36. You found some vintage yarn. I'm hoping that, so I dibsed on some yarn that Frizzy had, and I noticed, and it's the reason I dibsed on it, because it had a gold heart around the red heart. The red heart. I noticed it had a gold trim around it, and I like, ooh, that's vintage. I'm snagging it. It may be a camo that you can still get nowadays. I'm not sure, but I was like, ooh, I want some vintage yarn. And I knew from Juan that that was a sign for Red Heart anyway, that that was vintage. At least those labels. I am now on to a hat. I gave up on the dishcloth, and now I'm making a beanie, trying with what I have here. I may have to find something else to finish it. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure how far I'll get because I'm already at 56 minutes and I have 18 minutes until 9 o'clock. So, like I said, I spent a lot of time deciding and not doing this morning. All right, so 2 and then 1 into the next, 2 into the next. It's taking a little longer to get around to the other, to get around the round. Yeah, I don't know what else was vintage from your dib sale, but I definitely knew that red heart with the gold trim around it was vintage, and I was like, ew, it's pink camo, but you know what? Who cares? It's vintage yarn. And I think you had 2 of them, so I was like, heck yeah, I'll take that. Hey, yeah. I don't have any yarn left from when I started crocheting, so but that would be almost vintage because I don't remember how old are they considering yarn vintage? Is it 15, 20 years? Oh, Marianne, no. Yeah, that stinks when technology does it. I mean, it looks cool, but that's what I'm saying. Unicorn Magic is very like their color breaks are just so scrappy looking. The camo, there were 2. Melissa. I should start muting my mic because I noticed like when I drink, you guys, I can hear it in the camera or the video. Good morning, Breezy. Okay, so chain 1, single crochet, stack single crochet into the first stitch. Actually, I'm going to do a second double crochet into that first stitch, and then I'm going to do 2 single double crochets. I'm trying to change up the order of where the increase is so that way maybe I can avoid the corners that the increases can make. And we're making a round hat, not a, a hexagon hat. So we're doing twins in a stitch and then 2 standalones, as he calls them. 1, and I'm using a 6mm with a thin 4-weight. So this should be a nice airy beanie. I really want to get to the part where I design it with you guys, but I don't know if we're going to make it that far. But hey, I'm crocheting. Yay. I almost debated bringing my blanket down here, but y'all, I'm already like sitting here roasting, let alone with a blanket on top of me. Twins in a stitch. And then 2 standalones. So now we should be up to 48, I believe. And then the next one should be, oh, it goes to 60 on the next one. Oh, that's right. To do the increase where I stop at 56, I needed to do on one of the rounds, it's like I have to go like 7 or 8 and then increase. But I don't know the math on that one. So we're just going to go with this and go up to 60. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be alright. I just keep forgetting to put my twins in and almost miss them. I keep doing just double crochets around. All right, getting there. Right, you just keep increasing every round for these hats. I was using an increase from a different hat pattern where it increased a little differently. And I was able to stop my increase on like 54 or 56. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was I think it was 54. Yeah, it was 54, not 56. Because the next one was 60 or something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the pattern to get the increase correct. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you feeling this morning? Hey, Lana Nana. No worries. Don't apologize. I still have about 13 minutes before I'm getting off at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Central. And then I got to go work on teaching my youngest to read. Y'all pray for him that he learns how to read soon because he's in 2nd grade now. Now, I remind everybody around me, and yet I still struggle with it, that with homeschooling, we don't really want to concern ourselves with grades, but the fact that he is in 2nd grade makes him feel older than he is because he's not even 8. And 2nd grade just feels, I don't know, for some reason, 2nd grade feels older than I feel like he is. Some of the Red Heart vintage yarn dates back to the 1950s, and then some of the yarn is older than that. Yeah. So, I don't know. I messed up somewhere because I have 2 stitches left. I was doing an increase and 2 standalones. I messed up somewhere. Increase, 2 standalones, increase, 2, 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 increase, 2. I didn't do something right. Oh, you know what? I messed up on the round below. I messed up on the round below! I have to add in a stitch because right here I should have had an increase in one of those 2, and I only have 2 individual ones. So I'm going to add an increase here, and then I'm just going to go 2. So that, right? That should work, right? Let me count that now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 25, 28, 39, 40, 47. All right, I need one more. I need one more stitch. We're just fudging it because I do not want to frog this out. We are just going to add stitches in. It's gonna be all right. Just don't make the mistake I did if you make this. Okay. I think we're okay. All right, so then now I need to chain 1, stack single crochet. I did an increase on that first one, that row, so I'm gonna do 3 standalones and then an increase. 1, 2. You know, Sassy Mary, I am a perfectionist as well, but for some reason that is out the window this morning. Like, I just don't want to forget it. I want to get to the designing part with you guys, and I don't see that happening in the next 9 minutes because I got to get around one more round of increases before I can start making the actual beanie. And I don't even know if I'm increasing correctly because I don't know if this is going to be big enough to start, you know, making it a hat at 60. I feel like I messed up somewhere in my increases. All right, I gotta go turn this fan up. I'm dying. Okay. Yeah, because like I just feel like it's not quite big enough yet. All right, so 1, 2, 3 increase. Maybe I'm gonna have to go to 72. But that doesn't feel right because I thought it was 60 that most hats started going down, where you stopped increasing at 60. I don't know, maybe this will be bigger once I get this round on. Oh, that feels so much better. Hormones, gotta love it. 1, 2. Okay, so what is a stitch that we could do with an even multiple? So when I get done with this round, you guys can, maybe by the time I get done with this round, I'll have a stitch to go into, and we can talk it over as I'm working this round here. 1, 2, 3, increase. And thankfully this yarn is busy enough, you won't see the mess ups. And this is what happens when you design things and chat at the same time. So what is a stitch, because y'all see this yarn, that I could use? What could we use? 1, 2, 3, increase. Oh, and trust me, normally I would have frogged it out if I wasn't on here. But I want to get, like I said, I want to get to the next part. But I don't think I'm going to be able to in the next 6 minutes, which stinks. Because I like designing with you guys live. 1, 2, 3, increase. So 1, 2, 3, increase. So I need a stitch with a stitch multiple of even. An even stitch multiple. I can't talk. 1, 2, 3, increase. See, I thought about making a hat on my Addie this morning, and then I ended up making a beanie. That's funny. 1, 2, 3. I made it. I made it with my own hands. Well, I used my computer and some machines to make it. I've had the t-shirt for a while to make another t-shirt, but I finally figured out what to put on it. I made it in my Cricut design space, and then I cut it out on iron-on vinyl. Oh, hold on. I'm doing increase and then 3, right? No, 3 and then increase. Okay, so the increase goes in the last one. 1 and 2. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's big enough, but it feels small. Go this way. It just feels, I don't know. We'll go with it. All right, I need a stitch. I got to the end of the round and we have nothing yet. I need a stitch with a stitch multiple of even. I'm going to do is double crochet in the beginning here though. Let's see. I'm going to do crosses. I am doing crosses. Measure it, measure it, measure it, measure it, measure it. Where is my measuring tape? Of course you make me measure it. I have no measuring tape nearby. It's missing. It's missing. Underneath here somewhere. We'll use this one. So what is it supposed to be? Because I have 6 inches. How big is the crown supposed to be before you move on? Because I feel like it almost needs another round, I feel like, to increase it. But, you know, it could be a child's hat, too. Although my 14-year-old's head is about as big as mine, so it won't be hers. It's about 6 inches. It's not very big. Like I said, this yarn is thin. And I used a 6mm hook. So 6.5 to 7, it'll stretch. It does have some stretch to it, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm just used to 60 being the number, so. And I am now at, oh my goodness, it's 9 o'clock. Gosh, I don't want to get off yet. What is something I can do after crosses? Wait, hold on. What? As big as from the end of palm to tip of fingers. Huh. I mean, it's almost that. It's like 1/4 of an inch off. 1/4 to 1/2 inch. So. I have crosses as my first stitch, guys. Oh, there's my 9 o'clock. I'm going to go a few extra minutes. 19 inches around. I'm going to go above my ponytail here. It's not going to be accurate, but it'll be close. Yeah, like, I need 22 inches, so it needs to be a little bigger, but like I said, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. All right, what could I do after some crosses? I'm doing cross stitches here. It'll be for a smaller head. It's okay. It doesn't have to be for me. Like I said, I don't wear beanies very much anyway, so this is a donatable beanie that I'm making. I just need to figure my increase out. For some reason, I did something wrong, and it's okay. So what would you do after crosses? I'm thinking a row of half double crochets, just to give it a stabilizing row between. I like to do a stabilizer row between rows that I do like crosses or windows or things. I'll show you what I got here. I am going until I'm done. Not like done with the hat, but like I'm gonna go until I'm done with the live because I don't need to start school until 9:30. I'm just in one of those days. I need this. So we're going to go a little longer. The bee's knees. You know what? I should put that in there as my thing. The bee's knees. Because you're getting somebody's info, so you're getting the bee's knees. Isn't that what we say for information? Come on, hand. Work faster. Get this round done so they can see it. I want to show it to you guys. I'm almost done. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. Yay, Nightbot's working. Okay, so I did a standing single crochet for my first double. Then I went into crosses, so I skipped one, did a double crochet, and then I crossed back over, did another double crochet back into that skip stitch, doing that all the way around, and a double crochet into the last remaining stitch that's left, slip to close, and then I'll show you what I got here. This is actually really cute. All right, so those are my crosses. So I was thinking of doing a round of half doubles. What do y'all think? What would you do after that round? What do you think would look good? Looks kind of neat. Looks camo-y. Camo-ish. What do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? Why is that? Oh, it's not even plugged in. There we go. Now it's charging. I really want to change that to the bee's knees. I think I'm going to change it to the bee's knees. Can I put 2 words in? Does that work? Nightbot. Can I make 2 words my Nightbot thing? Commands. Edit. Bee's knees. Helps to spell it right. Bee's knees. Is that too much to put in? Okay, I want y'all to try this. So somebody type in the bee's knees. Or is that too much? Should I just do bees? I don't know. I'm just in that weird mood. I was thinking. Well, okay. I'm gonna go with a half double crochet. So we're gonna chain 1, half double into the first stitch, and in each stitch around. No, put the bee's knees, like all separate. Look, I think it's too much to put in. Like this is what you put in. It's probably too much. I probably should just stick to the bees. Bees is easier. Yeah, okay, well, I'll fix it. Yeah, we'll just put bees. All right, we're just putting bees. Bees. Okay. It's fixed. You know, I even typed in capital B's and it worked. Or it put in lowercase b. Or when it updated it, it still showed lowercase b. Just forget the bee's knees. I changed it back to the bees. Sorry, guys. Oh, good morning, Moonrose. Just keep it bees. I'm just confusing the poop out of you guys. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. I need to get off here before I go cray-cray in front of y'all any more than I already have. This is some thin yarn. I'm guessing that's what happened with my increasing. I don't know. I thought I increased right. Isn't that how you increase on a beanie? You do 12 and then 2 and 1, and then you do 1 2, and then you do 1 1 2, and then you do 1 1 1 2, and you just keep doing that, right? I thought that's how you increased. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to type this one up now as a pattern, because I don't think I've done this one yet, and I don't know if this one's been done. So I've got a row of crosses and then a round of half double crochets. Yes, it is. I don't know what yes it is. I don't know what I should do next. Do I do 3 rounds of half double crochets and then go to another row of crosses? I don't know. Don't know what I want to do. I'm just making up a beanie on the fly. And I'm going over my time by a lot. I think at 9:15 I need to be off here. That'll be plenty of time to figure out what I want to do for rounds on this thing. Oh, how you increase. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So. Oh, so increase. So Kimmy says it increases by 6 stitches. I increased almost by 12 stitches. Because I did 12, 24, 36, 48, and then 60. But I think what I needed to do was go from 48 to 54 to 60. And that's what I messed up. That's okay though. I increased very quickly, and so that's why it's so tiny. So I think that other half to 1 inch would have came from had I actually done those 2 extra rounds instead of just the one. So, but no, the hats that I designed last summer, I did that. I went from 48 to 54 to 60 because I stopped on 54 because the 60 was too big for me. So I had to stop at 54. All right, so here is a round of half double crochets after the crosses. With this variegated yarn, it's really hard to see the pattern coming out. Let me show you on the front here. So I've got crosses right here and then a round of half doubles. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep going from here. So I don't know if, you know, because I was thinking of maybe doing a couple of rounds of the half double crochet. Maybe do the next round, the next 2 rounds doing that one loop thing where I grab the 3rd loop in the front loop and it creates that ridge. I'll try it. I'm going to try that. And then do another round of the crosses and then repeat that. So that would be 5 rounds to repeat. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I might. Good morning, Blair. All right. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another round. Oh, actually this time, because I'm not turning, I have to turn my work to get the back loop. So I'm going to turn my work this time so I can get the right thing. Should do this in a solid color so people can see the design that I have going. I think it looks cool. See what happens when I design? I don't want to stop. So like I'm like my kids when we're doing school. I'm like, let's just get school done so I can get back to crocheting on that thing I was crocheting like an hour ago. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one round. I'm going to do 3 rounds of half double crochets, but the second 2 rounds are going to be the third loop and front loop after I turn my work. Okay, I need to write this down. Okay, I need to write this down. So I'll figure my increases out better somewhere, another time. But for now, I need to write down. Okay, so I did 60 stitches, and I did a single double crochet, and then crosses, and then ended with 1 double crochet, and then half double in all, and then half double in third loop, and I can't write, front loop. Okay, I think I got it written down what I've done so far. I think. Anybody paying attention for me? Okay, what are we at? 2 minutes. Oh, I need to get up here. Oh, no, I don't want to. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, let me move this out of the way. So this is what I'm thinking. See that ridge right there? Between my crosses, like I'll have another set of crosses up here. We'll try it and see what happens. So I need to get off here and go get school started with these chillins, as much as they don't want to today, and as much as I don't want to either. But man, I need to get that kid reading. Like, oh, you're hooking. Oh, you started with 6? Did I start with the wrong number then? Maybe that's what happened. I started with 12. That would have given me that extra ½ inch too. That's what it was. I should have done 6 and then 12. 6, 12, but then it would have went to... Oh, it would have done it that way. Okay, that's what I should have done. All right, guys. Well, I need to get off here. I've been on here way longer than I said than I should have been. So, if I don't get too many orders, I might consider. I don't know if I could keep up with making too many shirts. So if anybody is interested in them, if I get, want a handful of people that want, I know everybody wants it, but I have no idea what I would even sell these shirts for. But man, this medium is perfect for me. All right, so yeah, I'm not as fast as Rebecca either. So Rebecca is a machine. But she was only doing double crochets too, so yes. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and I'm going to go get school going and get this finished, because now I'm kind of having fun making a beanie, and it's turning out really cool looking. I love how it's pulling up the colors. So I'll let you guys know what I come up with. I'll show you tomorrow if it gets finished. So like I always say, don't forget to be kind, be positive, spread the kindness, and make beautiful things. And I will see y'all same time, same place tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away. Hello, Michael. And hugs to you and Panda. All right, guys, I have got to go. I'm so sorry. I don't want to go, but I have to. I have to go be an adult. Go do non-crochet related stuff. Ooh. Bye, guys. Love.